Today I'm doing my 1 month, 1 palette, I guess re-intro, maybe. I haven't done it in a few months. I just took a break, I guess. And I would have done it earlier last month, but I had some issues with my computer, so I didn't get a chance to upload what I had already filmed. I didn't lose that footage, but by the time it came up again, I decided just to refilm it and add a palette to what I was already planning on doing. Also, I don't know what has been going on. I actually had no idea that I had comments on my previous 2 videos till just now, today when I was getting this set up, because YouTube stopped emailing me about comments. So I actually didn't think I had any, and then I saw that there were, so I will be replying to those, and I'm sorry I did not get to them sooner, but I actually didn't think I had any. So let's get into this thing here. So the last time that I did this, which might have been in October, maybe November, probably October, I did 2 palettes. And I'll talk about them a little bit now because I just never did before. Those palettes that I used then were the MAC Rocky Horror Picture Show 6-pan palette, and this was in Riff Raff. I don't know if they had another one or not, but this one is called Riff Raff, and it looks like this. And I said in that video that I bought it specifically for the Rocky Horror Picture Show packaging. When I had looked into this originally, when it first came out, the reviews were not good for it. And I agree with that. This palette just really isn't that good. It's not terribly pigmented considering all those darker colors. Just not very good, a little bit patchy. I'm still keeping it because, like I said, I bought it for the packaging. So that's why I'm keeping it. I'm sorry if you can hear the garbage truck. So the next palette was this sleek makeup palette. This is in Au Naturel. Au Naturel 601. This is pretty old. For a while, years and years ago, a lot of the European makeup brands that you couldn't get in the US were popular. Sleek was one of them. I bought this on eBay. It's very hard to get into. But it's just a neutral palette like this, and it's okay. Nothing to really get excited over, but it is a neutral palette and it's fine. I really do need to put this alongside some of the other neutral palettes that I have and maybe get rid of this just because it's not spectacular and I do have a lot of neutrals. So I'd have to see what this had maybe that others don't, or what I like better in this that I don't like as much in others before I decide to get rid of it. But I also am a little bit more hesitant to get rid of it just because I paid a little bit more than it was probably originally just to get it on eBay. So, you know. So those were the previous 1 month, 1 palettes that I had used. It was a little while ago, but I wanted to cover them quickly because I had not talked about them at all since that time. And that's kind of the whole point of these videos, I guess, is to try out palettes and then decide if they're good palettes or not. So let's move on to the palettes that I am going to pick for this month. The first one is actually pretty new to me, and I really didn't want to do more new palettes. I really wanted to try out the old palettes that I had for this thing, but I just got it and I want to try it out because what's been happening to me more recently is when I do get something new, though it has been a little bit more rare that I'm getting something new, I tend to put it away and not use it because I'm focusing on older products. So I do want to use this one. So far, I am using it today, and I like how it turned out, but so far I'm actually a little bit disappointed in this. I bought 2 palettes in January, because it was the first time I'd really liked the way palettes looked a lot recently. And I have been like super disappointed in both of them. I've been super disappointed in one of them, and I'm just not quite as impressed with this one here as I thought I would be. So this one is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I got this in January, so this was the restock. I know there were quite a few videos of the difference between the original and the restock version, and I just happened to go into Ulta and see this, so I picked it up. And I'm sure everyone has seen it. It looks like this. I like some of the shades, like, some of the pinks have shown up really well. This one in particular I used, and it was kind of crappy, this brown one here at the end. But I want to see if I can work with these things. Maybe they're better in other ways. I don't know. The other palette that I bought in January was the Kylie Jenner Royal Peach palette. I bought it when they announced the restock of it. It wasn't until after I ordered it that I heard all the stuff about it smelling really heavily of chemicals. However, I was really hoping that this restock would be different, that it would not smell like chemicals. It still did. I aired it out for about 24 hours and the smell did go away, but I'm really kind of hesitant to use it still. I will try it maybe eventually, but I have stuff going on in March, so I can't afford eye infections or anything like that. I'm going out of town for a little while, so I can't afford anything like that, so it will have to wait till after for me to try it. That is not the palette that I'm picking for my next palette for this. And this one I want to see if it's worth depotting. And that's the reason why I'm doing this. I bought this from Tarina Tarantino. I got it on HauteLook a while ago. And it's a really cute box. It came with, I think, a mascara, primer, something else. Oh, lip gloss. It was actually a really pretty lip gloss too. I don't know if I still have it. I know I used the mascara, maybe the primer. It's got this removable tray. So this is the size of it. And then there's this tray that has the stuff in it. It came with these eyeshadows that I have not really used because it's been sitting on a shelf as like decoration. So I want to keep the box as a decoration, and I'm interested in possibly depotting some or all of these shadows or none of these shadows. So I want to try this out and see if any or all or none of these colors are worth depotting into like a Z palette. So those are the palettes that I am doing for this 1 month 1 palette for February. I guess it's good that I kind of put it off a little bit because now I can start at the beginning of the month and then it's the full month instead of like half month like I was doing last time. But yeah, so that is everything for my Pan That palette, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.